The numbers always lie.
In a world of glitz and glam, flashing lights and screaming fans, most people are unaware of the war that rages behind the scenes. And that war includes your favorite artist and your favorite songs. This is The Dark Side of Songwriting. Hosted by Nayim Edwards.
Welcome to The Dark Side of Songwriting. My name is Nayim Edwards. I am your host. And today, Roddy Ricch, Don Toliver, Uzi everybody over there at Atlantic Records exposed for fake comments, fake views, fake whatever the fuck. Everything is fucking fake at Atlantic. And I be telling motherfuckers that if you cannot confirm, like actually sit down and see exactly what the fuck is going on, you need to go ahead and your antenna should already have been going up about any of these niggas over there at Atlantic Records, because Atlantic Records is not a place that you go for if you're looking for something that has anything to do with integrity. Now, today I might say something that bothers you, or you just, maybe you didn't know, but it has to be said because the examples have always been there. It's crazy because I'm gonna be real. With people like Don Toliver, who was signed under Travis Scott, and he was Travis Scott's ghostwriter, probably still is, and Don Toliver was actually what Travis Scott sound was kind of molded after a little bit, because Don was writing the music. Duh, like who didn't fucking hear and see that? For somebody like that to be as big as they are, but some stuff just doesn't really add up. And I'm gonna tell you why it don't add up, because Don Toliver never had that same type of oomph that Uzi Vert and Roddy Ricch has. And these are the three examples I'm gonna be using for this portion of this video, because they're all be under fire for no fucking reason at this point. They shouldn't be the people firing at. It absolutely should be the fucking label. Like, I don't understand why we mad at the niggas who don't have no control over their career. The thing is, Roddy Ricch, Uzi Vert have had mega hits. I don't know Don Toliver for having a mega hit, and we know what a mega hit is. It's like that EXO Tour Life. That song Ballin' is a mega hit, but what was the song before Ballin'? It was a song before Ballin'. I forgot what it was, but like these people have had mega hits, and they kind of stumbled into them. The Box was the name of that song. They kind of stumbled into having these hits. It wasn't like, hey, we're planning for this to be a hit record. Like EXO Tour Life was a leaked song because they won't let them put music out, and then it blew the fuck up weeks and weeks and months later. So that's how usually hit records happen anyway. Niggas is not making records with the intention like, yeah, this is going to be the one. And it usually always is some other fucking record where they're just like, man, I just threw that song out. So it's like, you have these big artists, and Don Toliver's big now, but like big artists with these big songs, and the label that they're signed to don't know how to handle that type of success. And people automatically think, because you go to the label, that boom, I'm going to be successful. Boom, I'm going to have whatever. Boom, I'm going to have whatever. It's like, no, like they're really just the bank. They don't know how to do anything other than be the bank. And everything that Atlantic Records, to my understanding, from what I can see, Atlantic Records does not have any fucking integrity. They'll try to sign people like Nipsey Hussle to try to give themselves some type of integrity, but like, let's keep it real. Nipsey wasn't as big as Nipsey could have been or should have been. People like me knew about Nipsey Hussle, but people like me know about people before they eat, like when they put their first bit of music out, because I'm everywhere and I'm looking. Nipsey wasn't as big as he was supposed to be, considering how much love he got after he died. You would actually think that Nipsey had, he was innovative and an entrepreneur, but I'm saying that to say that you would have thought that Nipsey Hussle was on Uzi Vert's level if we're talking about strictly sales and strictly numbers, since this is a strictly sales and strictly numbers conversation we having today. You would have thought he was up there, but he won't. He didn't have all the accolades and all the whatever. You know, niggas had to fight to get that motherfucking album out and be able to do what they want to. And you offer me a deal, but I can't take that deal because that deal ain't no good for me. You see how they treated him? And then just milking and milking and milking and milking. He had a situation with a different corporation about the whole shoe situation. About how they was putting, they put Rich Rollin on the back of a shoe. He's like, bro, you can't put that on the back of a shoe. That's some gang street shit, and you're not gonna pay them. So, you know, shit like that with these corporations. And it's not, Atlanta is just the one on the hot seat. They all do this shit. And I say that to say that, again, Atlanta doesn't have any fucking integrity when it comes to being righteous or being anything that has to do with being a stand-up person. Are you serious? These are the same people who signed Bad Baby. Catch Me Outside. How about that? You thought Atlantic Records was gonna have integrity when it came to what they did with their artists? Because the thing is, because there's such an outdated model and it's so draconian, they don't understand that an artist's life should look like this. So it's just like nothing's happening, rise, they peak, fall, but it shouldn't just fall into the abyss. It should be able to sail completely across, and they should balance out. That's not the case when you have a bunch of fake shit going on. These motherfuckers, the attention span nowadays is so, it damn near doesn't exist. So you want your artist to remain popping. You want it to seem like your artists still have the audience that they once had before, but you made them pop stars too fast. You made them whatever too fast. It doesn't matter how many streams you buy, because they're buying the streams. Because let's keep it real, record labels are, these streaming companies are slave to the record labels. The tech companies, everybody's slave to the record labels, because everybody want to sell advertisement. Let's just be for real. Like, and if you're not going to get those premiere and pro whatever, and everybody has to go to bed with the label because they want the artist so they can sell whatever they're going to sell. It don't have nothing to do with the fucking music. Most of these streaming companies give 80-90% of their money to Atlantic, to Universal, to, you know, all these other motherfucking places, to Sony. They give their money away to them because they want their artists to have the music on the platform. Because if the label was not getting paid from their artists being on the platform, it wouldn't be no need to have no fake streams. It wouldn't be no need to do all of this shit because they're not getting no money, but they wouldn't be over there either. Yeah, niggas, I'm shocked that people are shocked that motherfuckers is botted up over there. Everybody's botted up over there because they want to be able to sell you shit. They want to be able to give you shit. These isn't independent label people. There's no benefit for an independent artist buying fake streams. There's no benefit for an independent artist buying fake music. And it's not that these people have no fans and no people listening to them. It's just they want it to seem like they're still bigger than life and they're still this, they still that. These niggas wearing fake jewelry. These niggas is wearing rented clothes. These niggas don't have nowhere to fucking live. They don't write the music themselves. They don't do anything. They're billboards. And anything I can stick on a billboard to put out there, that's how we're moving into. Music is changing. Right now, we're in the middle of music changing. We're in the middle of the era where things is starting to shift for whatever's going to be popular next. Microwave music is not going to be popular. Nigga sounds is going out the window. Prostitute rap is coming to a motherfucking end. Everything is now in the shift phase. 2025 is going to be a whole different sound, a whole different thing going on. But with Atlantic, this again, the same label that signed Bad Baby, the same label that lied about, that actually didn't lie, but they lied. They lie about popularity. They lie about everything. Every single day. Artists dying, going missing. Deals ain't shit. Nothing. Holding niggas hostage. I think YoungBoy was on Atlanta. That's what I'm saying. These are the same people who is just like, the numbers is fake as hell. They look crazy as a bitch. They own all of the real estate as far as how much you can go if you could get whatever. Who doesn't want Roddy Ricch on their platform? The Roddy Ricch fans will come, but it's got to look like it's something that it's not. It's all fake. If I was going to jump into a conspiracy bag, y'all know I don't do conspiracy. This is all a money laundering plot. The record labels are the biggest money launderers that there are. Point blank, period. Because if it was, I mean, music makes money, but not in the way that everybody think. It's like an octopus. It's just like the label is the head, but it's like so many different tentacles that go out to every other place. They got caught. Why is nobody mentioning Atlantic? Why is nobody saying, it's fucked up and it's crazy because now their reputation is completely tarnished. Like, it's tarnished from here on out, and it just lets us know that niggas is not as popping as they seem. Niggas is not as popping. People think that the view counts on, I ain't gonna say it like that. People think that running your video before a video that somebody actually clicked on to watch counts as a view that somebody wanted to see, even though they waited to hit the skip button. That's not a view. A view is somebody coming to see it on purpose or stumbling upon it and wanting to see it just because of what they stumbled upon. A view is not putting your video before NBA Youngboy or Mary J. Blige that I came to see, and you forcing yourself here, or them forcing yourself somewhere else. You shouldn't have to force yourself anywhere if you talking about numbers and integrity, but there is no integrity in a fake number. They're point blank, period. There is no integrity in saying, yeah, we got 100 million streams. I got 40,000 streams this month. You got 40,000 streams this month, but nobody left no comments. Nobody came to see you. Nobody went to your YouTube. Nobody went to the Instagram to hit you up. You ain't get no emails. Nobody bought no merch. Nobody did nothing. But the song got 40,000 streams. But nothing came from it. Like, why you lying? Like, why do... This self-esteem problem we have in music is very, very crazy. It is very, very crazy. And I've said this before, that numbers do this. Numbers have a very chemical effect on people. So let's just say Atlantic Records somehow, some way has some type of integrity, which we know they don't. Let's just say somehow, some way, they're like, man, y'all don't have, guys, sitting them down at the table. Look, guys, your music's not doing that good this month. I don't know what to tell you or whatever. Here's some fake, like, we're gonna bot you up to make you guys look good and make us still look good and make people want to fuck with us. But we're gonna have to get you out there and get you to make a hit or do something. We're gonna have to take it back to the basics. That could be one route they went, or it could have been niggas riding their star artists, riding the few star artists that they have, the ones that generate all the profit, and them people going in there, them artists going in there and being like, look, I need some help, like, I need some resource, I need some whatever. And the label's just like, okay, to save face, we're gonna bot you down, we're gonna bless you with the bots, and you're gonna have to get out there and do something. Because the most important thing to a label, and we at the end, so I can tell you this, the most important thing to a label is you actually garnering actual real results. You have to actually reach real. They rather have somebody who people say something, or you say something and people react. You do something and people react. People follow you just because of you. Then you being like, people don't have the human appeal. These niggas become famous and become divas. That would be nice if you're an R&B singer, but as a rapper, that doesn't work. So this is why they did it. Like, it's no method, whatever. They want to make it still seem like these niggas are stars so they can sell fake whatever. They can do whatever. They can get more money from here. But it's like, I'm not shocked. I'm going to be real. I'm just not shocked. I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised. I'm surprised that any of this shit is real, because we just assume that these people are who they say they are because we kind of know a little bit about them when they first coming out. But it's actually a couple things I need to talk about. So that's the dark side of this shit. It's actually really nutty that anybody even believe that a record label with no integrity. Like, how we blaming I ain't going back there. My name is Nayim. I'm gonna holler.